Hello and welcome to Barnstable High School. As today we have a boys soccer matchup between Barnstable and the in-Cape rival Sandwich. Daniel Bodolino alongside Alex Arbergiev. And Alex, you ready for this one?
Yes, let's do this.
As perfect 73 degrees, little to no wind as we are underway with Barnstable in the home Reds and Sandwich with the white jerseys and blue lettering as Barnstable with takeaway there, tapping it back and forth. And now a chance as they get it through on the attack. And the pass inside will be easily intercepted by Sandwich.
That was a good offensive possession. Barnstable again try to keep Sandwich on their back heels out of the gates.
Barnstable here with a high, long kick into the box, but it's snagged by the goalkeeper of Sandwich.
Number 17 for Barnstable is a freshman, Maya. It's really good for his age, only a freshman. Striker for this team.
As that's a nice steal here for Barnstable, and back on the attack they go. That pass can't get through, and back goes Sandwich as that pass does get through, but kicked back out. And that will be kicked down into the touch line and out.
So Barnstable coming off a win. They beat Nantucket 4-0 in their last game, which was here. Great goal scoring effort by Barnstable. Now a throw in for Barnstable.
It's tripped up.
How would you rate Barnstable's play last game, Dan, based on what you watched?
They look good, took advantage of some mistakes by Nantucket, and they really controlled the entire game. It was never really in question. As kind of boxing him out there, getting in front, but Barnstable still able to take it away. And up the touch line they go. But here's Sandwich as that will be kicked back out into the middle third. And that will roll nearly out of play, but he was able to kick it off of the Barnstable defender.
I feel like turnovers today will be critical. If Barnstable can limit their turnovers versus Sandwich, I think they have a better chance to win. Turnovers may be a key element in this game. The less turnovers, the better.
And this will be a throw in for Sandwich. The Souza takes it away, but back out.
You can see our multi-purpose field. Soccer game on one end, then you got field hockey practicing.
As a nice spin moves made and a collision before he still hangs onto the ball and tries to pass it to his teammate number 10, but that'll be headed out of bounds.
Chance for Sandwich here. Barnstable's half of the field.
Using his body to create space, working in the corner. Pass is taken away. And the Souza trying to battle it free but can't. And that pass will be blocked from getting across. And here comes Barnstable with a nice pass to Maya. Maya on the attack. Looking to make a move. Gets towards the middle and
that's
gets
a foul. That should be
tripped.
a foul. Oh, that was kind of a hard foul right there, but I mean, it kind of paid off because Barnstable is on a breakaway. Smart foul, actually, there by Sandwich, kind of stopping the damage, resetting their defense. But what a move by Maya just to get some space. Great control of the ball with his touch.
Now they'll have a chance here on the kick. And it will be the Souza, I believe, who will take it. Here they come, the shot. And it will be just a
Oh.
little bit high.
D'Souza, what a strike. Just a little bit too far out. That had some good pace to the ball right there. Sandwich in control.
And working it back into the
Jamar Ramsey. Oh, great job pressing right there. Turnover.
Now here's Maya. Passes inside. Looking to get free. The shot and a goal for Barnstable. It's 1-0.
Oh, that was a great goal right there. Because of Jamar Ramsey, did you see the pressing? He pressed the sandwich defender. The sandwich defender gave it up in Barnstable's hands. Then great passing just to get it there. And Barnstable scores. Oh, that was a great goal. But excellent by Jamar Ramsey right there on the defense. Defense to offense.
And a long kick forward that Barnstable will easily play to Shara. Now Sullivan will get pulled down. He grabbed him. And that will be a yellow card. He'll have to come out of the game.
Really? Oh, wow. Usually, if you get 2 yellow cards, that means you're sent off the field.
In high school, the rules are
different.
Yeah, you have to come off. You can come back in, but you have to come off with a yellow card.
Kind of like a penalty box hockey.
Yep.
Wow, 1-0. Fast start for Barnstable. Exactly what is needed in this game for Barnstable to win it.
Pass to the middle third of the field. And here's a long shot in that will be deflected off the post. And that one almost made it 2-0.
Again, Barnstable creating opportunities. You like to see that. Looks like their offense is a little bit different than the first time we saw them. They're definitely in possession more.
Here's the corner from Maya. And it will be headed, but a little too wide.
Great placement of the corner by Maya. Right into the head, but couldn't make it go into the goal. That was a great placement by Maya. Maya with the assist on the first goal now.
Yeah, he's been a playmaker for them.
Yeah.
Very excited about him and their future with him. As Sandwich Control's looking to get the goal back. Passing it backwards. And now a long pass across the field. Played on the chest. And tapped back. Throwing right on the midline.
Barnstable really getting aggressive defensively in their face, trying to pressure. I guess from the scouting report, they don't believe that Sandwich perhaps has the best first touch in the world. So they want to get in their faces, try to force a turnover.
Here's a throw in for Barnstable. Trying to create another opportunity. Long pass inside the box and it bounces free. But luckily for Sandwich, their goalkeeper was able to track it down.
Good awareness by the goalkeeper from Sandwich. Maya was almost to that ball.
Throw in. And it will be kicked right back out. And now that pass will not be able to get gotten through. Nice play by the Souza as this is tapped
Oh.
forward. And here Barnstable comes again. Sullivan now loses it, but those taps right back to Barnstable.
Oh wow,
The
good
footwork
touch. Footwork touch.
and a really good pass there, trying to create some space, but right on him is the sandwich defender.
Oh, good defense by Sandwich.
And
That's
right in that corner, it will be kicked out.
good
And
positioning by that Sandwich defender over there, stopping the attack, but Barnstable still has possession.
launch it in, comes, and that will be played by Pietes. And chip towards the middle, Ramsey.
Ramsey, talk about true warrior playing. Basically, one of his arms is like broken, playing with the cast out there for his squad. That shows his true heart.
Sullivan. Chipped forward and way too hard, as Ramsey, even with his speed, could not track it down.
Good idea though by Sullivan, trying to create something. Just a little too much pace on that ball.
Obviously, we mentioned it a lot last year, but and now we're kind of seeing it come into play again this year with the turf. Ball obviously there's less resistance. Ball goes a little bit faster on turf than on the grass, and we saw it there. So that's an easy save for a sandwich. We see it in all the sports that play on this field.
I know the ball comes faster. You can just like see it from watching. It does come out a little bit faster.
And now a
Oh,
hard slide that Tuxera couldn't make the stop, but they do get the stop and it'll go out.
corner for Sandwich.
Setting it up, trying to tie this game. The kick, line drive that will be kicked out. Or did it stay in? It did. And Sandwich will work it around the other side. And now setting up for the long pass, and can't be converted. Goalkeeper will corral it, roll it back to the defender. Barnstable
Oh,
gets the steal, and here they come the other way. Maya on the touchline keeps it in bounds. And that will go out of play.
number 12 for Barnstable. He's really been impressive with his passing this game, creating a lot of the opportunities with these nice lead passes. Really caught my eye so far.
Barnstable playing with a lot more speed here.
A lot more speed. Yep.
And here's the corner. Maya sends it in. The header, easy stop, and a good job to clear it for the moment before it's headed to D'Souza. D'Souza with a nice move to Maya, the shot, and a nice save with the gloves and chasing out to get it, and Ramsey will kick it out.
Even on like a somewhat easy save, that's still a really good job by Barnstable because the more shots you get on goal, it's gonna just only intimidate the goal even more.
And there's a shot that will be corralled. Kind of impressive that he got there.
And the more shots on goal you get, the chances are greater for a goalie mistake.
Subs will come in for Sandwich.
Good start for Barnstable so far. Definitely been a lot more offense for Barnstable.
What have you seen that has been different than what?
I noticed a lot more speed on defense. They're pressing to the ball. They're not trying to play passive on offense. Maybe it's because like the first two games we saw, there were better ranked teams if you think about it. So maybe they got intimidated. But now they're really just showing their true colors. Speed on the outside. Maya really showing himself really nicely. And he's only a freshman. Imagine when he's a senior what he can be. He's already such an important player on this squad. And he's only a freshman.
And Barnstable setting up here for the kick. The Souza puts it on, and it'll be a leaping save. That ball might have been heading over the net, but still able to bring it down and kick it to the center of the field. And a whistle.
Barnstable, Tejada, defender for Barnstable. I don't know if he's out there on the field. Maybe he's just one of the subs. He was a player in the first game that really.
I haven't seen Tuckshire yet.
Sure, yeah. Maybe on the bench, start off.
I know he was nursing a little bit of an injury against Nantucket that he suffered against Nantucket, but did come back in that game late after being out for a little while.
Share, I think, is their anchor defensively.
Because that's a long
Oh, wow.
throw in. I believe that was a throw in.
Good awareness by the goalie again. There we go. Barnstable going to set up something offensively.
Pass can't get through, though. And of bounds. Now Barnstable working it in that middle third. Looking for something is Ribeiro. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan taps it back.
Oh,
and
great.
a pass that just can't get through. And Sullivan and Sandwich player aggressively fight for it.
I've noticed great touch on the first ball by Barnstable. When they receive a pass, great touch. They don't give it away. Playing with control, which is something very valuable.
Here they come the other way. Working around. Footwork. Trying to get the angle, could not. And it'll be kicked back out into the middle third. And now the Souza couldn't control the ball. And there will be a long pass that Junior will come out and take. But now
that
it will
was
be
dangerous.
taken away by Sandwich. They couldn't get a shot on while he was retreating back to the goal, but they still have a chance here.
That was
there's a pass inside that will be chased down by Junior, and he'll chase and take it away from the Sandwich defender.
That was a bad decision on that play, just to come out there. He could have used his hands, but he did not. And then he cleared it, but then Sandwich got it, and he was on his way back, they could have scored on that, but Barnstable with a lucky break there.
Sullivan working the touch line out of play. And a whistle and a timeout. So what have you seen so far?
Just great offensive possessions for Barnstable. The first touch I think has been key so far for Barnstable. They're really in control of the ball when they receive it. They're not turning the ball away a lot when they're on possession, which I think against a team like Brockton, they had a lot more turnovers when they had the ball in their possession. So I think they're limiting turnovers, like I said earlier. If you limit the amount of turnovers you have in the game, you have a better chance of winning. And so far, Barnstable has done a great job on avoiding the turnovers, while Sandwich has kind of given away many more balls compared to Barnstable.
Barnstable coming into this game, coming off the win you mentioned against Nantucket.
See, just having a win under your belt, you started 0-2, get the win. Now you're kind of playing off that win in a way. You score 4 goals, 4-0, shutout. So now you're kind of playing off that momentum that you built in the previous game. That could be really dangerous for opposing teams. If you have the confidence, and they already have the confidence right now, 1-0. They've scored very early in this game. So Barnstable's confidence right now is really on a high, which is something very dangerous for other teams.
You should mention it's having small difficulties right now. The signal coming in and out. We're getting it fixed, trying to get it fixed as we speak. As this will be throwing for Sandwich. Middle of your screen. And it will be controlled by Sandwich. And tap back out. What does Sandwich need to do better right here in the second half of this first half?
Limit turnovers, I would say, and then just have a longer possession on offense, because I feel like for the most part, probably 70 to 80% of the possession has gone to Barnstable. They've done a good job with passing, moving it out from one side of the field to the other. So Sandwich will have to kind of have some good possessions that are longer, move the ball up and down the field. And I think if they can limit turnovers, that would help them out in this game. I think they've already had a golden chance with the goalie coming out way too much, and they could have had a shot on goal, but luckily for Barnstable, that didn't happen.
Pass will be hit out of bounds. Barnstable will have a throw in. Watches it. Apologize. Now getting around. Here's a chance for Barnstable on the attack. The pass down the field to Ramsey. Ramsey will put the shot on. It'll be deflected away by the keeper. And Maya will bring it back out. Now the shot will be well wide. Tough angle there.
That was a tough angle for the shot, but again, great job off a turnover. Like I said, turnover by Sandwich, Barnstable on the break. Got a good shot by Jamal Ramsey. Goalie managed to save it.
Is it just kind of the philosophy of if you keep shooting, eventually it's going to go in?
I just think that it just wears the goalie down over time, because if he keeps having to save it, I feel like there's more chance for a mistake
As now
after a while.
Nice pass there. A chance for Barnstable again. They're going to kick it back out and reset.
Look at this.
Cortez
Great control of the offense.
getting around. D'Souza gives it up, and the long pass will roll out of play. Kick brought up the touch line for a sandwich and passed along the touch line, but nobody was down there.
Gotta have better offensive possessions by Sandwich if they want to come back in this game.
Barnstable will have the throw in. A little stop and start gets around the guy. The pass can't get through. And here comes Sandwich. Center of the field, the long pass right near the box. Teixeira will control and get to D'Souza. D'Souza will take a
No
hit,
foul?
and he's on the ground as that shot will get through and into the net for a Sandwich goal.
Oh, wow. Thought I saw elbow out a little bit there. Forced the chair to the ground.
And Barnstable
wow.
thought the same as they're pleading to refs. But to no avail, as in the battle for the ball, Teixeira hit or D'Souza rather, hit the ground. Player kept moving with no whistle and ended up being able to put it in the net. And just like that, we have a tie match.
See, some refs are different, so just gotta keep playing on. Don't give up, and Barnstable just learned that right now.
Junior almost made the save as he got a paw on it, but could not
You never
make the
stop
play.
playing until the whistle blows.
And now, an aggressive slide tackle there by Teixeira, and a little bump at the end.
Physicality to the game will only go up from here, right?
Have to believe so.
Wow, it's crazy. Sandwich got back in this game.
And that was quick, too. Wasn't like they were controlling it for a little while. Nikkei just had it one chance and they capitalized. As here's the pass in. Trying to get around the defender. He does, but that's deflected on the shot. And here comes D'Souza. And now working the touch line, trying to keep it in. And he can't.
Barnstable again, just gotta reset the focus. Don't worry about punishing Sandwich back physically. Focus on getting the ball in the goal.
Sullivan will play it. Taps it forward. And now a chance again as Ramsey will take it. And he'll lose his footing, but Barnstable still able to control takeaway here for Red Hawks. And now they're still able
great job
to fight it away. Sandwich really took a while to get out of there, and there was a couple of times that it seemed like it would be easy. So there's a whistle and there's a foul. This game, you mentioned it, very physical right now.
The fouls can be psychological in a way because you almost want Barnstable. Sandwich wants Barnstable to feel like you can't go past them or they'll foul you. Kind of that bad boy mentality. A lot of these fouls can feel like.
As that long pass will be headed up and over the net. Barnstable's been putting passes on target there off the fouls.
Yes. Great placement again to the head of Barnstable, but
how hard is it to control where your headers are going?
Yeah, you just have to kind of like put your head in the right direction towards the goal. But yeah, it's a hard skill to learn. It takes time and experience to kind of master that.
Especially with multiple heads going for it.
Yeah.
Barnstable, the turnover, but here's Ramsey. Really good at using the speed, putting pressure on plays that usually would be easy.
Barnesville, their defense is kind of they're like lurking out of the shadows, and then they intercept it in the last moment.
But
Very
here comes Sandwich chasing the ball down, working right along that end line. That'll be out on Barnstable. That may be a corner. It will be.
Let's see how their corner kicker will place the ball.
We'll send it in, and it will be deflected high and back, and Barnstable will be able to get it away for the moment, as that shot will go up and over the net on a good opportunity for Sandwich.
That was a good placement of the corner by Sandwich. They had like 3 shots on goal that entire possession out of the corner kick. Good job by Sandwich.
This will be a goal kick. And it will be a good one, but it will be headed out of bounds. Throw in. Good positioning for Sandwich. And a whistle.
Hopefully Barnesville they still have that momentum really off that first goal, but it felt like after this goal by Sandwich, kind of air in their sails has somewhat been deflated a little bit. But all you need is one good offensive possession, and that can swing the pendulum back into Barnesville's favor.
And another whistle. I don't know if Sullivan was too close there, as it looked like that's what him and the ref were discussing before. And that pass will get all the way inside, and that shot will go again over the net.
Great shot by Sandwich, just over the net.
The second half of this first half
Yeah.
seemed to play much better coming out of the timeout.
That's something unique in high school soccer, because in like normal soccer you have like 40 minutes straight, then halftime, then another 40 minutes.
That corner kick got over all the Sandwich players as trying to make the spin move, but lost it, and that will roll out of bounds for a throw-in. And
A lot of whistles right now in the last 2 minutes.
that one I think could have been for a sub, as Ramsey takes it away all the way down the other side of the field. A place where he doesn't spend much time. And Sullivan will tap it to his teammate here on the attack. And Barnstable still has it. And a whistle.
It's a chance for Barnstable here.
Throw in. Sullivan. Tap back, and a nice play to get through. But Barnstable takes it away. Patez.
Oh, great
Now,
lead pass.
Yeah, very nice pass along the touchline. Gets it away. Coming out to get it is Junior, who boots it.
Junior is one of the most aggressive goalies I've seen for Barnstable. Just gets out there, Out of the box.
Throw in. And a nice play to get it away, but then losing it as he kind of took a hit there. And right on the middle third, hunts it back to the touchline. Across the field, working
Oh,
a little bit
great
east
job.
and west. But a takeaway here for Barnstable. And looking to pass it forward, and he does. And it's a beautiful pass, but just a little bit too high.
Right idea, right idea. Maya the ball was a little bit too hard and far away out of Maya's reach.
And here they come. Sandwich the other way. And a beautiful
Oh,
slide tackle that actually launched his teammate over him, which allowed Sandwich to easily take possession right back. And the pass is perfectly placed, but it can't be poked across and will roll right to Junior.
You guys are good. Just keep going.
Junior with a pass to the middle third off the goal kick. Sandwich continues to control possession in this back half of the first, right along the touchline.
seems like they've been doing a lot more of the offense coming out of the break.
Here they go, chipped forward, and then Teixeira flies in.
Teixeira, he's the master of the slide tackle.
Kid has no fear.
No fear.
Throwing, sits up for the kick, and Ramsey will take the hit. Sandwich will have to tap back. Reset. Sandwich number 4 makes a move. And it'll be the Souza tapping it to his teammate for its kick out bounds.
Barnstable definitely in the second half of the first. That's how you put it. Haven't been on offense quite a lot. Maybe with some fresh legs out there, they can change that.
Looks like they might be going to them soon. Working along the field in a long kick forward headed. But played by Maya. Sullivan down there as well.
The only thing I can think of is we want to take down a connection in the dugout because they're in and out of there. I don't know. Can't tell if nobody's like kicking it or anything.
Sandwich will have a throw in as it'll be Carr coming in the game as well for Barnstable. Getting some fresh legs. As you said, we'll see how that affects them.
Oh, not a foul on that play.
Not loving the refs today, are you?
I think that play on Sandwich's goal, I thought I saw a clear elbow, but
Yeah.
I guess the refs didn't see it.
It's definitely what I saw, but then again, we are a little bit further away.
Yeah.
As here comes Sandwich on the attack, looking to make the pass as
Oh.
Barnstable does a good job deflecting as Junior once again came out of the goal. And that could have been
That could
ended
have been
badly.
disaster. Again, because you saw there was somebody on the right for Sandwich. He pulled out, which left the Sandwich person right next to the goal.
Throwing and played. On the attacking third, pass across the field will be
Oh.
cleared out. And now poked ahead by
Let's
Barnstable.
see Maya's
Maya
wheels.
trying to track it down. He does. Trying to work it. Didn't have the angle, and he'll kick it out. But this will be partner will be kicked out by Sandwich, and a corner will be coming.
Maya's wheels on full display right there,
Cle-
tracking that ball.
You know, they didn't score. He creates an opportunity here. Try to untie this game. Kick in, and they aggressive play by Sandwich to knock it away, but that shot will roll through and just wide.
That was a beautiful placement again by Maya on that. Right into where it was just only Barnstable there with the header. Wasn't covered by Sandwich, but the header went just out.
They set up for the kick. Line drive played at the center of the field. And Barnstable try to pass it and pass it out. It'll be a throw in. And the twisting kick will go all the way to the center of the field, and here comes Barnstable. They can't get complete possession. Tapped center of the field away. And trying to step in front of a pass there.
Sandwich again, just settling into the offense. We'll be content with just passing the ball until they find an opportunity.
Long pass played.
Great defense by Barnstable, just staying right with the Sandwich attacking player.
Line drive. Played nicely by Barnstable. But here comes Sandwich. Still controlling. Weaving in and out. But can't get free. And it will be tapped backwards as chasing it down is Sandwich, but that will roll to Teixeira. He's able to get to it and kick it back. Sandwich still keeping it in their own zone.
Oh, great job by Barnstable.
Barnstable keeping it in bounds right on the touch line, and the pass forward to Maya can't be tracked down.
The boot isn't working so well for Sandwich. It's been like 3 times now when he's done a drop kick.
Shanked it a little bit there.
Let's see Barnstable trying to get a goal in before halftime.
Here's Sullivan with the twisting kick headed away. And back goes Barnstable. Retreat it.
Oh, wow.
A nice move there to create some space. And now the long pass. Barnstable cannot get a shot off. So that was good defense, but great opportunity created.
That was good control with the feet. Trying to get a shot in there.
And that does create a corner.
Maya should take it. He's been doing a good job this whole game.
This time it's on the opposite side of the field. And they won't even have a chance as it's halftime here at Barnstable. 1-1 your score after one half. Barnstable gets the goal first, then Sandwich strikes back. We'll be back for the second half after this. Welcome back. Second half set to begin here at Barnstable High School in the boys soccer match against Sandwich. 1-1 your score as away we go. Alex, what do you like from Barnstable in the first half?
Well, the first half of the first half, I think they played excellent. I don't think they could have got onto a better start. They scored a goal in the first 5 minutes of the game, had great offensive possessions. I felt like in the second half of the first half, kind of got away from them a little bit. They got perhaps a foul that should have been called, but it didn't.
And now, that ball had some backspin on it, and lucky for Barnstable, because a Sandwich player was about to play it, and in all likelihood about to score, as there will be a whistle here.
So they did change the goalie, Barnstable. They changed the goalie. Junior is not out there. Did a goalie substitution.
I believe he is out there. I believe you're looking at the far end. Junior's still out there, yes.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of, but he might not be out there for very long, as here he's in some pain, holding his head. Dakshira next to him. And still on the ground.
Hopefully something not serious.
Barnesville's coach will come out and tend to him.
Hopefully it's just a little shaken up right there. It's not something you want.
He's holding his head. Still holding his head. It's never what you want to see. Is Junior will get ready. We'll walk off the field, and Pagnasat will get ready to come in. He'll walk off to a hand. Now the athletic trainer will come out and meet him. Looks like the back of his head.
I mean, goalies, they play a very risky position because a lot of the times they have to pull out, trying to like get it with their hands, and they may bump into another player. I think that's what may have happened there. Unlucky to see that. Hopefully he's fine.
And Pagnasat will kick it out of play. And we are back in action. And now a sub for Sandwich.
Wow, very
Believe-
early sub. It was 1 minute in the game. They sub.
I believe that was the injured player who's coming back in, though.
Oh.
Throw in. And Sandwich will kick it to center. And a bouncing ball played, but he'll hit it with his chest out of bounds. And now another injured Barnstable player. This is not what you want to see if you're
Not what you
Barnstable.
want to see. Now the athletic trainer is tending to the goalie that just got taken out.
Mm.
Now he's gonna have to come out.
Laying maybe it's knee. I don't want to speculate, but
Caio Fernandez. Hopefully he's fine.
he'll walk off. Under his own power, Doug Carr will come in for him.
All we want in a sports game is for no injuries.
Hmm.
Most important thing.
Played off his chest, and here Barnesville comes on the attack. It will be played now by Sandwich, working the center of the field. Tap to the middle. Line drive kick. Couldn't track it down, but he's able to kick it away. And now played nicely by Sandwich. He's going to turn, look for an opening, make a move, but it's going to be taken away. And here comes Barnesville. They lost it, and now a whistle. Not
Yep.
push.
A little push there. Trying to break off the ball. Chance here for Sandwich.
And he'll tap it to his teammate. Barnesville car
Oh.
coming in, and they banged knees. He'll get up and hobble as here comes Barnesville to share the other way. He'll lose it,
Oh, great
but
job,
then
Doug.
Carr will get it back on the touch line. He'll roll out.
Doug Carr imposing himself into the game. Nice tackle on one end.
D'Souza setting up for a kick towards the middle that will be headed away. Played by Sandwich. Throw in, down the touch line, getting it over the head of Teixeira, but he's able to make a play on it.
Sandwich, you can tell they're trying to pick up the pace of this game, trying to play with more pace here on offense. Trying to find a way to score a goal.
Throw in. Played on the head. Looking for pass across. And that'll be cleared out. And now a long kick inside and a nice one, but there was nobody down there.
Oh.
And a foul there. Both teams being very aggressive in this one. A lot of bodies have hit the deck.
1-1, trying to break the tie. 2-1, get the win instead of a tie. What's going to happen? Teixeira now. He has a very strong leg,
But he won't
but he won't use it right now.
show it off there. Barnesville played really good at the start. Have struggled as of late in this game. A little bit, but some nice passing here. And here they come. Tap back.
Oh, Doug Carr on the end.
And now I'll be controlled by Barnesville, looking for something. Tapped back towards the middle. Deflected off a sandwich player right back to them. Here's the Sousa getting around the man. Tapping it to Sullivan. Back to the middle. And it will be taken away, but right to Carr. And tapped back.
Good possession for Barnstable so far.
Trying to set something up. Working the middle edge of the attacking third. But Sandwich is able to get away.
Foul on Sandwich, I think. Yep. Foul on Sandwich.
That's now
Whoa.
Teixeira showing off the
Wow.
leg, and it's a goal!
Oh my gosh.
Goodness!
Wow. Teixeira. I was like thinking in the back of my head that this actually may have a chance.
Actually, correction,
Correction. Oh,
they
no.
wave it off. don't know. It might have been offsides.
Yeah, I think it may have been offsides. Yep.
Was the call, but an
But did you
incredible
see him? It was
chance.
like all the way from the middle of the pitch, and he tried to get it in the goal. Just to even have that chance shows Teixeira's leg strength
For sure.
and ball placement ability.
Sends it in. Tried to get through to Steeman. Ended up doing so, but Pagnasat will dive in.
Oh wow! Great
Now
touch by
Maya
Maya.
showing off the speed and getting
Foul.
tripped. There's a foul,
There we
and
go.
he's on the ground.
Oh, hope he's not. Looks to be down. Hopefully it's
Tripped,
temporary.
maybe went head first into the turf.
Sandwich, they can be a little ruthless. That's all part of the game.
Let's see where they put the ball. And it will be a free kick.
No, it's going to be a penalty,
A
actually.
penalty kick, rather. Barnstable Sandwich
Oh, a
goalkeeper
chance. A big chance right here.
versus forward. Here we go. The shot and the goal for Barnstable on the penalty kick, and it's 2-1.
Oh, wow. That was a great penalty. Great control. Didn't overextend it. Shot. Perfect placement of the ball. 2-1 Barnstable. Like that. Off the Maya foul. Off the Sandwich foul. Fouled Maya, which had great speed. Came into the penalty box. Foul. Then a penalty kick. 2-1 Barnstable. How about that?
And in the first half, a no call ended up costing Barnstable. Here, a call helps them and allows them to score their second goal of the game.
See right here, a little momentum swing for Barnstable. Pendulum is again back into Barnstable's favor.
Certainly is swinging as here. Sandwich working the middle of the field, now working the touch line, pass into the attacking third. And now a nice move to get away. Still has the ball, spinning all kinds of ways. Lost control. And it will be cleared. And now Barnstable taking it away, passing it up, and in a race was Ramsey that he did force them to kick it out of bounds.
Another throw in for Barnstable and Sandwich end. See here, if they can get a 2-goal cushion, I think that they'll be chances of winning with a 2-goal lead are pretty good for Barnstable. They can kind of do a knockout blow.
And throwing. Sullivan on the end line, out of bounds.
So a goal kick here.
Line drive kick played by Barnstable wasn't a very good kick. And here's the shot right into the chest of the goalkeeper.
That was not a very good kick by the goalie. And played into the hands of Barnstable. Almost another goal. Shot by Maya.
That'll be headed out of bounds. The goal kicks struggle for them today. And a foul there on Barnstable.
Maybe for Sandwich, unexperienced goalie. Maybe like his first season. Hasn't had real playing experience at goal. Maybe that's why the goal kicks are not up to par really.
Here's a chance. Kick will come up maybe a little short, but it's going to deflect away. And let it roll. And it will be out on Sandwich, though. Decided to let it roll off the header. And the last person for it to touch was a Sandwich player. So I made a little bit of a mental mistake there.
Let's see Barnstable if they can wear Sandwich down here with a good offensive possession. Subs will come on. Ramsey will be subbed out.
Teixeira will do the kick, it looks like, and yes, he will. And the whistle.
Ref talking to the goalie, Barnstable.
Teixeira will kick it. And it's a very good one. Out of bounds.
I still can't get over the fact that it almost was a goal for Barnstable on off that Teixeira kick from midfield. It was just offside.
Tap back for Barnstable. Maybe trying to work a possession more methodically here. But Sandwich has it pretty well covered right now. Playing a little bit aggressive, working the touch line. Back to Souza. He'll set up for the long kick down the field, and it will be tracked down by Sandwich and kicked right along the touch line. And now a throw in. No.
Good defense by Barnstable. Philippe throwing it out there.
Throwing for Sandwich. Gets past Teixeira. Ball's going to be tracked down by the Souza, but taken away. Pass back to the middle. And deflecting, taken away. And here comes Barnstable on the attack. Maya loses it. Gets it back. Gets it poked away. But Barnstable still able to control. And trying to force a turnover here. They are able to get it cross into the middle of the field for the Souza. Tapped back. Working the touch line now forward to the middle, and a high kick will be tracked and caught by the goalkeeper.
Pace of the game kind of slowing down a little bit. Both teams taking their time on offense.
Have something to do with it, the fact that it's getting later and maybe tired legs.
Tired legs.
Setting up a play here that will be, the header will be missed. And here's the shot and a goal for Sandwich. It's 2-2. Pagnasat just
Uh,
didn't have the angle to make the save, and it got past him.
They caught Barnstable sleeping from that play with the throw in. They weren't aware that it was a throw in. Sandwich threw it in quickly. Then great touch by the player from Sandwich. He got it in the air, bounced with his left foot, right foot, put it in the ground, shot the ball, goal for Sandwich, just like that, 2-2.
A back and forth game. This one, every time Barnstable has been able to take the lead fairly quickly, Sandwich has gotten it tied again. Here they come. Ramsey gets it free, makes a move, taps it back.
The 2 goals by Barnstable that they have allowed has just been somewhat mental mistakes, really. First play, they thought the whistle would be blown, so they didn't really try to stop the ball. That allowed Sandwich to score. Then again, a throw in. Sandwich kind of sped it up a little bit, tried to throw it in quickly. Realized there was an open player. Barnstable didn't have numbers on their side of the field. Those were Sandwich's 2 goals.
Now here is a throw in off the bounce and long kick into the defensive third. Here comes Sandwich. Teixeira right there, and Teixeira is able to make the play. Heaves it in to the middle, right near the box. Played back. And across.
Oh,
Making a move and passing it through, getting around. Nice move there, protect the ball, and a good job by Pagnasat to slide in and tap it away.
a gutsy call by Pagnasat to get out there again, but again paid off. If the ball went past him, that would have been another goal for Sandwich. But luckily, that did not happen.
Risky move, and it paid off. The corner. And it will be headed off the post. It got in the net, but no goal. And instead, it will be, I believe, I don't know what the call was, but here comes Barnstable on the attack. Off a missed opportunity for Sandwich.
I wonder if it was offside again or.
That's what I was thinking. On a corner, though.
Barnstable got lucky on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been 3-2. Luckily for Barnstable, that was not the case.
Here comes the Souza. So we cleared away. Played by Teixeira, nicely touched down. Souza, pressure put on him. It'll be kicked all the way back to Teixeira, but watch out. Pagnasat tried to come out of the goal. Teixeira is there, but now Sandwich is able to control, trying to get around. The shot is wide, and Barnstable catches a huge break.
Sandwich could have shot that way more earlier than they should have. He was dribbling the ball for way too long. You see sang the shot again, coming out way too early, and that almost cost him dearly.
I don't know if Pagnasat just didn't see him coming or thought he had more time or what, but he came out. He lost the race to the ball. And risky move there, as now here's a corner that will be cleared out. No way. And here, the tap forward for Barnstable. Barnstable on the attack, trying to curve it to Maya. It'll be played by Ramsey. Ramsey will lose it.
Barnstable should make an effort to get the ball to Maya because good things happen when has the ball in his hands. So far, he drew a penalty. Then on the first goal, Barnstable had, he assisted.
He's been involved in a lot of different ways today. And comes Barnstable, passes it along the touchline with some momentum. But Sandwich will now take it.
Go.
Here they come. Have steam and a long pass trying to be played, controlled in the box. Surrounded. And Sandwich will kick it out.
Smart play by Sandwich. Get it out there. About 16 minutes left in this game. I feel like this will go down to the wire for that third goal. Tejada subbed off for.
Passed along. And now a beautiful pass far as here comes Pagnus out of the goal and he'll boot it away. Again, we thought Junior was aggressive.
Yeah, both of them are.
Then we saw Pagnasat.
I mean, there's always a fine balance you have to have as a goalie between trying to pull out of the box, but you also have to be smart.
And that kick will be corralled by Sandwich's keeper. No, be kicked out.
Barnstable, they just need one good offensive possession. Swing the ball left to right, right to left. Get it in the hands of their best player, which is Maya. Make something happen. Got 14 minutes, under 15 minutes left in this game. I feel like Barnstable should be the deserving victor in this one. They've played very good despite two mental mistakes that cost them.
There was no whistle there. Sandwich seemed to kind of play it like there was. And he'll play it far side. And right along. Chased down. Weaving to the middle. Shot blocked. And D'Souza coming the other way. Throw it in. And there will be a whistle and a foul.
The refs have been mostly letting things play through the aggression, but this one was obviously something that had to be blown.
Tapped back. Barnstable trying to set something up here, and that shot.
Oh,
And there will be corralled for a moment there. He bobbled it. Handles. And now this pass is going to get through. Coming out is Pagnasat.
He came out way too far. And there we go. That cost him. Strike one, strike two, strike three. Let's go for Sandwich. He came out way, and there was defenders. They were going to get the tackle. Came out way too up in the yardage. Left his box. Came out way too early. That was a moment waiting to happen, really.
3-2 Sandwich.
Oh,
They've came back twice now. This time they're able to get the lead with just under 13 to play plus extra time. Sandwich jumps in front.
that's gut wrenching for Barnstable. So now that's 3 mental mistakes. It's not even that Sandwich has been doing the right things necessarily. It's just been mistakes by Barnstable that cost him in the goals.
Here will be a corner for Barnstable, so maybe a chance here. And it will be loose in the box. Here's the shot wide.
Oh. Do they have a second half, like a break in between the half? I wonder if they do.
Doesn't look like it, as this will be a kick from the 6-yard box.
Because I think Barnstable would definitely like to have one,
For
kind of
sure.
regroup.
Setting up for the kick. It'll get over right on the edge of the box. Cleared out. Barnstable has a player on the ground. And that's what the play will be whistled dead for, as they another player who came up limping. The injuries continue to pile up for Barnstable.
Wonder if it's the same. Is it Kyle again? Hopefully not.
Can't see from where we are.
No, it's not Kyle.
We have another player limping off the field.
Hopefully he's okay. Injuries happen, but I never want to see player go down.
The bike trainer now out there with him, laying flat on his back. Hoping maybe just a cramp.
Well, I guess this is the de facto break in
Hmm.
between.
Not the way they wanted to get it,
not
but
the way.
if you want, there's a silver lining to an injury, which I don't know if there. I don't know that there is. It would be that.
Chance for the coach also to speak to goalie.
And along those lines, how do you think he's been playing? Obviously, very aggressive, 2 goals since he came in. But what have you seen from Packnessat, the backup?
Even just like when the ball is in the Sandwich side of the field, he's like very aggressive, like towards like almost halfway of the midfield. He's a very aggressive goalie, and that's almost kind of like gambling in a way. It's like if you win, great, like you win, but if you lose, you'll pay for it big time. That's kind of how like if you're too aggressive as a goalie, that's how sometimes the games can be like one, because it's really up to the ball to depend on if it goes in or not. If he goes up way too early, somebody can just shoot it right past him, but other times if he goes early, he may get a hand on it or ball get his foot on it and he'll just clear it out of danger.
It was
But
Prates with the injury. Did walk off under his own feet.
that's good. Doug Carr in the game.
Obviously, Patez will come out and, like you said, cart in the game. Barnstable. And the other guy who's hobbling off, number 18, will come out as well as the injuries continue to rack up. I believe that's Ribeiro.
Yep, Philippe.
We have Sullivan over there with a bag of ice as well.
It's like when you think about it, they play 80 minutes a game. Now it's their third game of the season, fourth game of the season. So that's 320 minutes out on the soccer field.
That's a lot of time. Tap back. Big boot from Teixeira headed forward. And now here's Ramsey. Ramsey will collide with the goalie, and the goalie will win as he's able to corral it. And he comes up a little shaky.
Not a good thing for Jamar to go down on the ground with an already cast in his hand. But he's okay.
And now, no whistle there. They were
Ooh.
looking for one.
That may have been late, that slide, but Barnstable with a break.
That will be an easy turnover as here's Maya. Maya trying to get free, could not. And this will be kicked all the way forward into middle third.
See, chance for Barnstable. Oh, is that a foul?
That is.
That is a foul. That should be a foul. Ref, I thought I was going to let it play on for there for a second. I'm like, no. And he's explaining to the Sandwich player who committed the foul what exactly made him blow the whistle.
I think both teams have been frustrated with some of the calls.
Yeah.
Because just by basing off of, obviously you can't hear them, the body language and kind of the hand motions of the refs and the players seem to be a little bit of complaining. But here's the kick, and it will be headed away. Nicely done by Sandwich, whereas the defense continues to be sturdy in the second half. And that will go too tall for Maya. Deflected back. And that will be booted all the way back for Hagensat.
Sandwich is using all of their energy on defense. They know Barnstable has one last attacking sense in them, so they're trying to combat it in whatever way they can. And they're in the position with the lead, so it plays into their advantage.
Yeah.
They can kind of sit back.
Don't want to be too aggressive
exactly.
because penalties have cost you in this game.
Mhm.
Fouls have cost you for your Sandwich. This is the type of game that I think Sandwich probably had wanted to play throughout, but with Barnstable taking the early lead, they were unable to. They've looked really good now in the past few minutes playing it.
See, that was right there. Imagine if Sandwich got that possession, and look where our goalie is. It's not can be too aggressive sometimes.
Now a good slide tackle by Teixeira to stop any chance of an attack from Sandwich.
5 minutes left in this game. And there's probably going to be some added time.
So yeah, probably looking at probably right around 8 minutes maybe.
Maybe even 5 minutes because of all the injuries and
Mm-hmm.
stoppage there. There's going to be a timeout.
So I'll add more time.
Yeah.
as they'll get a breather, they'll get water. Getting ready for this final push in the final 5+ minutes.
Last words of encouragement. Trying to find a way, at least for a tie. I would hate to see Barnstable take a loss out of this one.
This one would be pretty heartbreaking, don't you think?
It would definitely sting a little bit.
Game they probably felt like they've controlled a large part of. A couple of mental errors, a couple of nice plays by Sandwich, and boom, it's 3-2.
I would say more mental errors, to be honest. First goal was a mental error. Should have played on, even if the whistle didn't blow. Second goal, third goal, also goalie pulling out way too far. But always a chance for a comeback. At least get that one goal, make it a tie.
Sandwich. We'll play it. It's a throw in. And it will get through despite there being a large amount of Sandwich or our Barnstable defenders around it. And now it will be a corner for Sandwich trying to tack on the dagger.
The dagger. Let's hope not. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick, Barnstable.
I don't know if a miscommunication there.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't know
imagine
what-
that was planned just to give the ball up. But here's the Souza with the long kick played by Ramsey. Tapped back. Barnstable trying to form maybe one last attack here.
Yeah.
Sandwich had it, passed it right back to Barnstable.
Oh,
Here they come. The shot will go well wide and deflect off the fence behind the net. This will be a goal kick.
final 2 minutes of the game. Closing time here for Sandwich. They're also trying to waste as much clock as they can.
That pass will get over the head, and here comes Sandwich making a nice move to get around the man, and that will stay in play.
That was
No,
out. That was out.
I thought it was. Didn't hear a whistle, but there was one.
Let's go. One last push here.
Fernandez will throw it in to Teixeira. Rolls it along to Souza. Gets through and a turnover.
That may be a costly turnover. It's late in the game.
The Souza with a takeaway there. And here he comes up the touchline. Battling. Loses his footing and holding his knee. And Pagnastat will come out and punt it.
Again, look at. Oh, good thing there wasn't a Sandwich player there.
Teixeira ahead, headed. Souza.
Let's go get the ball
Grabs.
to Maya.
Barnstable looking for one Last chance. Ramsey with a whistle. And an offside.
Yeah, offside.
That will be saved for the moment by out of bounds. Shira trying to spin one to Maya, but Sandwich will control it and clear it to Carr. Tapped through to Maya,
Let's
working
go, Maya.
towards the middle of the field. The shot will be deflected back. And Barnstable trying to set something up towards the middle. And it will be handled by Sandwich. But they can't get it totally cleared there. Trying to force it along the touch line. He'll keep it in and it'll roll back to Carr. But tapped now. Ramsey tapped it. Only white shirts there. And again back in Barnstable's end. Really good defense here from the Blue Knights.
Wow.
Now a long kick here for maybe a chance, but tracking it down as the keeper as that kick went just a little too long.
He has such a gift to be able to kick that ball with so much yardage. That is a great gift he has.
And Sandwich has it. And they're fine for Barnstable to keep possession as long as it's in their own zone. They'll throw it in. There's a Sandwich player on the ground right by the touch line as that pass will be kicked by Sandwich.
It's not
And
really
bicycle
trying to
kick
get out. Maybe hurt.
away.
There's been so many injuries the second half. A lot of tired bodies.
And then they'll tend to him.
$320. That's over 5 hours of playing this season on a football field. That's a lot of fitness right there.
Yeah.
Baseball field, but like
and,
football
and
field
the
yardage.
field hockey field.
Yeah. That takes serious fitness. Very limited amount of time left in this game.
Took share with the long kick that almost got through. Souza back to Carr. Tapped to Fernandez. Fernandez. D'Souza back to him. Trying to keep it in play to Ramsey back to Fernandez. D'Souza makes a nice move. And Sandwich will have it. Passes it to himself up ahead, and here he comes.
Whoa! That's a yellow card right there.
Oh, as Carr will hit him hard. And now him and Tuxera are sharing some words. A yellow card to Carr, and the tensions are high as the Souza right there talking to him.
Oh, that was clear and deliberate. You could see that. Just went in with his arm. He just shoved him. Kind of like a hockey play. Doug plays hockey. Like a check with the shoulder.
They were already limited on D. That just limits them more.
I mean, he was just trying to stop the attack, but can't really do that.
No. Sandwich will be able to have possession here. And kicked out.
Ref looking at a watch. I think this may be the last opportunity for attack this whole game.
See Barnstable trying to put one last try together. Pass will get all the way through, and Sandwich will control. And right at the corner, out of bounds.
So it's a throw-in
Throwing right
in the
in the
corner.
close
area.
corner there. Sandwich continues just to control.
Yeah, they just want to kill the time.
Ever since they've gotten the lead, they've played very nice
They
defense.
have. Yeah. A lot of bodies
Penalty.
flying. Tensions are high.
Yes.
Last few minutes of the game. Wonder what the time is left on this game. Should be coming to an end real soon, I would think.
Fernandez to Souza right on the touchline. Cross.
There we go. Spread out.
And here they come on the attack.
Oh,
And
that's a foul.
There's the whistle. And whoa. They're at the end of the play. They continue to play it. The play was well over,
Yeah.
and both teams continued to play. There was a shove in there.
I think at this point it's just frustration. Pretty much from Barnstable. There. See what Barnstable can do here. This may be one of their final chances this game to make something happen.
Here we go. The kick will be corralled by the keeper. And that might have secured it. Throwing. Kicks it into the attacking third. Barnstable Ramsey will try to chase it down and tap it out. Throws it in.
Bodies flying
The
everywhere.
Souza.
Oh, no,
flying
that
in.
was a foul.
And that will be a foul.
Hit him right in the knee. Look at the worst exchange.
And
Tensions are running
Teixeira
high here.
and number 9 and the Souza all getting into it.
And that's the end of the game.
That will do it.
Heartbreaking for Barnstable, really.
Tough loss for Barnstable. Your final 3, Sandwich 2 Barnstable. As we wrap things up here on BSPN. Thank you so much for watching. For Alex Aubergiev, I'm Daniel Baiolino saying so long.